My name is Kelsey Waters, and this is for the assignment of what world will our children live in? As a future teacher, the future of children is what I think about on a daily basis. At any interview that I have, I get asked the question of what kind of technology do I know how to use to be able to teach the future? This is because technology is so prevalent in our world, and it's going to become even more prevalent than it is now. There are two sides that any individual would take on the topic of technology. This is a pessimistic side, where you don't see any of the positives, all you see is the negatives and that it's no good. Or the optimistic side, that it can benefit us in every way and you don't really see the negative side. Some say that our future is doomed because of the use of technology, or a pessimist. An optimist will say that they feel our future will flourish and our children will have a flourishing life. When I grew up, I didn't really have technology besides like a TV. I didn't even have a tablet. And like today's time, my 2-year-old cousin has a tablet before he could even walk. There's no doubt in my mind that younger kids can tell me how to work my laptop and my phone better than I can now. So, what is the future looking like for these kids that can already tell us how to use our technology better? Well, first, let's look where I stand on the technology. I feel that based upon what I've learned in this class over the last few years about the developments of our technology, I stand in a crosswalk. I can see the positive sides of technology and how it can help our society, but I can also see the negatives as well, because there are negatives to what our world is going to look like because of a technological society. Through technological diffusion, companies can constantly study our technological behaviors, where we are, where we're going to be in society with the future of technology. Technology will be at the fingertips of our children's more than they even are now. The use of technology is going to increase greatly, even if it's for the worse, but maybe it's for the better too. Let's take a look at renewable energy. Climate change has always been something we've had a concern about, and it's already began to affect the world that we live in, and it's not for the good. It's almost for the worse. But we can't reverse that. The burning of fossil fuels is putting so much carbon dioxide in the air, and we can't reverse anything that we're doing, the damage to the earth. The only thing we can do, starting with ourselves so we can better our children's lives, and our children can do as well, is to use renewable energy. That renewable energy is a renewable source that we can never run out of. Whereas fossil fuels is burning carbon dioxide into the air and polluting our air, causing that climate change to increase rapidly. And we are going to run out of the limited resources that we have as for fossil fuels. Not only is this a positive development in our technology because we are not using up our resources, but another way to gain resources is by GMOs. GMO foods are greatly a development in technology that I see thriving and actually benefiting us. Ryan Roman stated in the article, GMOs, Pros and Cons, backed by evidence, that GMO foods are easier and less costly for farmers to grow, which makes them cheaper for the consumer. GMO techniques may also enhance food nutrients and flavor appearance. While there are some pessimists on GMOs that only see the bad side effects, maybe some allergies that aren't picked up, there has been nothing proven to this point in today that there are negative effects to GMOs that we should be truly worried about. It can provide a larger yield of food for our growing and thriving world. And there's no doubt that our population is going to grow, especially with the developments of technology, not only in your food sources and your energy sources, but also your medical sources. Our medical technology is giving us a boost in life. It can increase the length of our lifespan. We do not give enough credit to medical technology. It has cut down our wait times, and it also can give us diagnosis faster. and pick up those conditions earlier. So for our children, it can benefit them because they can know that they have a diagnosed medical condition before we would even have known. They can also receive more accurate diagnosis because the technology is there. We are looking into technology that can possibly tell us where cancer comes from and how to fix it. We are looking into technology that simple as doing small surgeries or our medicines, or you don't even have to go to the doctor's office anymore. My Apple Watch can take an ECG and I can look at my heart rhythms and contact a doctor and he can do everything from that. I don't even have to walk in the doctor's office anymore. So there are a lot of positives to technology, between using renewable energy sources so we're not burning up fossil fuels, using GMOs so we can provide for a bigger population, or even just our medical technology and increasing the lifespan. Because if we're increasing our resources, then we have the resources to provide for that greater population. While there is a bunch of positives, there's also some concerns that also come along with the development of technology. And this is where the pessimist side kind of comes along a little bit. Artificial intelligence is one of the things that honestly scares me for the future of our children. Artificial intelligence, first off, is a computer system that is enabled to perform as a way of a human intelligence. It is in the very beginning stage. It is in the weak or narrow stage right now, and it is seen to be that our technology will become smarter than us humans are ourselves. So it is seen to go mounds above what we are now. And our artificial intelligence is already allowing us to have Alexas and Google Homes, smartphones, self-checkouts. But there's not all positives that come with that. Our technology can make us a lot lazier. I can tell Alexa to do something and she'll add it to a list, or she'll find something for me, and I don't have to do it myself. So technology is making us a lot lazier. We go through the drive up, or we order online and have it shipped to our house. We do cashless pay of our debit cards to pay. I mean, I just ordered a order on Amazon sitting on the couch earlier today. And it's just making us a lot lazier because we don't have to go out and do anything. It's just right at our fingertips. And it's going to get even worse because the artificial intelligence is just going to become even more. Like, if we have driverless societies, we're not going to have to do the driving. The cars are going to do it for us. So we're not even required to do that anymore. It also is just making everything easier and faster, which is what a growing economy needs. Or wants, I should say, what a growing economy wants, because they want everything easier and faster at their fingertips. However, people are losing jobs because of technology. I go into a local Walmart and they don't even have cashiers anymore. They have self-checkout and they have 2 people standing there to help you. We are losing jobs because of artificial intelligence. If you walk into a McDonald's, a lot of them have the self-checkouts, the self-ordering. They don't have to pay for the cashier. They don't have to pay for the staff that's right there to help you. So it's definitely causing people to lose jobs because technology is just right there and they don't have to pay the person the wages to work it. However, that also leads us to that there are going to be a lot of technology jobs in the future for our future children. There's no doubt about that. And they're going to be able to communicate so much easier because they have 5G network. And everything is just becoming more virtual. They don't have to communicate in person at all. As a future teacher, I worry about this for our children. Students still need to learn how to communicate and learn in person and not just on the phone. I got asked that question on my technology, and they asked me, well, do you think technology should be part of the everyday? And I said, no. Technology does not need to be a part of everybody's everyday. So I feel that we face a lot of positives and a lot of negatives to our technological society.